Hi Joe.
Hello.
First of all, can you tell me the name of your project?
The name of our project is Gunjur Project.
Brilliant. And where are you?
And we are situated in Gunjur in the southern Gambia, which is away from the tourist areas. It's a small little village, little fishing village, away from everything.
What does your project do?
Well, we opened it as a lodge, specifically aimed at helping young people to have a Gambian experience away from the tourist areas, away from the areas where it's not really Gambia. We set up as a project to bring groups of students from the UK to give them an understanding of what global citizenship is all about, to give them an understanding of how people live in a developing country, away from the sort of snotty noses and European pot bellies where they're dying of starvation and things. Africa is more than that. So yes, we've got lots of links with lots and lots of community groups, schools, village development committees, nursery schools, primary schools, secondary schools. We organise activities for our visiting students in any of those venues according to the agenda of the visiting students. During the summer we run a summer programme for the local children. This year we had 120 students in the local area that benefited. Last year was 99.
When did your project start?
We opened in 2007. January 2007 was our first group.
Why did your project start?
In my previous job I was a youth work manager and I used to come in on holiday. I used to involve young people in understanding more about the culture here. But my husband used to do drumming workshops with lots and lots of different groups. And there was one group in particular that said, we'd like to do more. We'd like to do something. And it was a group of young people that were hard to reach really, were on the edge of exclusion from school. So it was a wonderful opportunity, as a youth worker, it was a wonderful opportunity to engage with those young people. And they used to come voluntary and they used to give up their time. They learnt to play the African drums and they then would go out and do performances. And then when they did the performances, they'd get paid, and then we would give them a choice about how they spent their money. And they put a fridge in a health centre and a roof on a school and sponsored kids' education. And every time they had to choose from a list of things that they could do. And so therefore they were learning all the time about what life is like just by looking at the list, if you like. And every time I was bringing money over here, the young people would say to me, why can't we go? Why can't we see? So we decided that we'd find a place away from everywhere and bring those young people. And that group of young people, which was Makasutu Drum Band, were the first group that came